Hello， 大家好，我係思古井。咁今日咧就嚟到珠海咧，咁啊見到呢一個咧，就大家睇到啦，係一個打詠春嘅地方啦。咁今日咧亦都係呢一個珠海詠春文化館咧第一日嘅開張日子。咁啊由於開張啦，所以咧都好想去睇下，究竟點解會有咁多人選擇去打詠春咧？同埋詠春咧唔單止局限於中國嘅，喺世界各地咧都有好多嘅外國人去練詠春嘅。咁當然啦，詠春作為一種非物質文化性遺產咧，其實係好值得宣揚，再去透過詠春咧去説好我哋中國故事嘅。咁今日呢一個開張嘅大日子咧，井仔就揾咗兩位師傅咁啊去接受井仔嘅採訪，咁啊睇下佢哋咧點解會去選擇詠春啊？阿黃師傅，點解你會選擇詠春？同埋啦，你練咗詠春幾多年咧？
我詠春咧，其實就有14-15年噶啦。不過咧，真真正正跟師傅練就大概1年到。我自細咧就出生嘅武術之鄉，青海江南嗰邊係紅頭船嘅地方，家鄉就練武成風。不過咧，我就唔係好中意家鄉嗰種好硬朗嗰種，用蠻力嗰種，我中意有啲智慧嘅，所以咧我就一路喺度尋找，後尾咧就睇咗少林寺啊，猛龍過江啊呢啲電影咧，受咗電影嘅啟發之後咧就覺得應該去揾我中意嘅拳種，就去咗少林寺去陳家溝，嗰學咗太極，學咗螳螂拳，學咗拳擊，後尾我就喺度一路喺度諗呢啲功夫咧係咪啱我？經過一段時間嘅對比，我就喺學習嘅過程咧就可以考咗嗰啲電位啊，裁判啊，之後咧喺另外一個平台就可以見識到好多門派嘅高手，睇下喺更高嘅平台可以睇到我有冇我中意嘅拳可以一世跟落去。所以咧因為有呢啲機會咧，我就可以睇得比較多咯。大概喺10年前咧就知道有師傅呢個拳嘅風格同嗰個拳，所以咧當時就邀請咗一啲有啲門派嘅前輩弟子過嚟拜訪師傅，之後咧確實係大開眼界，之後咧就好向往，之後咧就通過各種規矩啊，各方面嘅嗰個要符合江湖規矩，之後咧就一分周折經過幾年，後尾師傅話肯教我佢嘅功夫，因為我當時了解師傅呢種功夫咧就用咗好多年，我學拳擊嗰陣咧，我就話當時就喺度諗，鬼佬嘅功夫，佢哋嘅身體素質，佢哋嘅速度，加上呢種拳係佢發明嘅，我哋點樣學佢嘅功夫，我哋會贏過佢，咁我唔係成世都打佢唔過。後尾遇到師傅，佢就同我講話，中國功夫咩叫傳統功夫？我真係諗咗幾十年，諗唔明。師傅一句話就點醒我啦。傳統功夫其實就係傳統文化之下，用中國人嘅思維創造出嚟嘅拳種。鬼佬嘅功夫可能親烈性比較強嘅。我哋中國嘅人咧，佢師傅話，我哋長城建長城嘅目的唔係為咗侵略其他國家，係為咗保護自己。我哋 航海技術最好嗰陣，鄭和下西洋，都係為咗去建立關係，好似一帶一路啊呢種，唔係話去侵略。所以咧，我哋中國人嘅根深蒂固嘅思維就唔係侵略嘅。所以咧，我哋詠春就係呢種情況下出嚟嘅，好啱我哋思維。所以咧，我終於揾到我個比較啱我思維嘅，唔會話好似精神分裂咁樣嘅。我呢個又想侵略，呢個又唔想侵略咁樣嘅，就每人非常符合。所以咧，我哋詠春有個叫做追山唔追手，就係話冇過界，你做好你自己就得啦。所以呢種情況下，我哋就好有目的性，好呢種群眾嘅訓練就係變成自己嘅一套。所以咧，呢種文化呢種功夫學咗之後咧，研究生咯，容易生活，容易工作，都係非常有幫助嘅。你唔使過界，你認認真真、踏踏實實做好自己嘅。就可以將佢做到極致，所以我真係越來越係想師傅呢種功夫，再加上師傅本身嘅個人魅力啦，我就覺得佢無論幾演都好，我都非常樂意追住去學，所以我每個禮拜都要飛車往返200幾公里。
哇！咁你每日為咗學詠春揸幾耐車啊？
冇啊！我係禮拜落班先嚟，8小時之外嘅咁樣嘅。我經常我翻到屋企都係凌晨2點鐘嘅。就對佢，因為愛好呢啲嘢冇得講嘅。
明白嘅。
你唔愛好，你5分鐘你都覺得已經好遠啦。你愛好你過嚟2個幾鐘你都覺得好慘。就係我一個禮拜上完班嘅期盼就係呢個。所以我覺得傳統功夫咧，以前人哋話傳統功夫。傳統文化自信，點樣自信？你又要發自內心係認同佢，之後睇到佢嘅效益，睇到佢嘅結果，你就會自信。
咁其實咧，詠春就絕對唔係話一門武術咁簡單啦，入面所蘊含嘅哲學咧，亦都係有我哋中國嘅待人處事嘅哲學啦。我哋最緊要嘅就係做好自己，唔需要話一定要去模仿啊、參考啊，一定要去同別人去拼個你死我活嘅。最重要嘅就係話，我哋要做好自己，我哋鞏固嘅就係鞏固自己，亦都唔係話遇到所有問題就係暴力去解決，唔係話用武力去解決，亦都唔係話單純去拼搏所謂嘅身體素質，有陣時會去多加研究啦，去用人嘅智慧啦，去了解到究竟每一門功夫點樣係反饋翻喺我哋做人嘅態度上邊啊。嗱，好啦，咁我哋訪問完黃師傅，咁啊了解完好多好高深哲學嘅時候咧，咁我哋就鏡頭轉一轉啦，我哋去睇下，其實咧都有好多年輕人咧係會對傳統武術有興趣嘅。嚟，師妹，嚟，我哋接受訪問啊。介紹一下自己先。
我叫 Malika，
係，
然之後今年係14歲。
哦，咁你練咗詠春幾耐啊
？3年。
3年，咁你11歲嘅時候好細個嘅啫喎，係你自己想嚟練習詠春啦，定係父母逼你嘅咧？
我自己想嚟嘅。
哦，咁點解咧？11歲真係好少話會自己決定一門興趣嘅喎。
係，不過就係我嗰陣時間好中意呢啲，然之後咧去學校又係足球隊㗎。哦。然之後就係後動嘛，就過嚟睇一睇。
好嗱，咁啊事不宜遲啦，不如請阿師妹你示範一下點樣去打呢一個木人樁俾我哋睇睇啦。咁啊舞台交俾你啦，好，離開一下先。 係相當之精彩啊！介唔介意分享俾我哋聽啊？究竟你剛才所打嘅木樁啊，究竟喺招式上面又有啲咩名堂嘅咧？同埋頭先我望到你即係隻手不斷左右轉，咁究竟又係點樣嘅咧？
基本功。
哦，基本功
啊，所以就是練這些讓你基本功要更好一點。
哦，
加深你對基本功的印象。之後這裡面有一些動作，就是類似於詠春裡面的短橋，一些就類似於，因為詠春它自出世以來，它就是一個近身的運動，它可以在一個很狹小的地方去跟別人打鬥，所以說就是練木樁，也就是類似於模擬一個跟一個人去對打的感覺，就是當你練多了，熟能生巧，當別人如果在攻擊你的情況下，你能下意識做出反應，而不被攻擊到。
哦，好的，好咁好多謝小師妹今日嘅表演。今次咧就採訪到一個詠春家庭，係講緊爸爸啦、媽媽啦、小朋友咧都一齊係練詠春嘅。咁啊，對於詠春家庭係當然要訪問一下啦。嗱，首先訪問咗爸爸先啦。究竟點解會成家人一齊打詠春嘅咧？
其實咧，最初咧，我哋係叫囡囡學嘅，因為今日囡囡咧就得閒，咁咧就因為女孩子嘛，諗住佢學啲就保護自己嘅技能啊咁樣啦，咁後尾練下咁啊，個佢哋睇見，反正我哋都陪佢去玩啦，咁啊，不如媽咪又練啦，細佬又跟住練啦，我都跟住練啦咁樣，嚟嘅。
咁問下媽咪先，媽咪咁練咗詠春之後，你覺得對你有啲咩改善幫助咧？
我覺得練咗詠春之後咧，個人更加自信咯。係啊，同埋做嘢更加專注，學識咗會堅持。
堅持係。咁小朋友，你練咗詠春幾耐啊？
我練咗差唔多4年。
哇，4年啊！咁你今年幾多歲啊
？12歲。
12歲，哇！8歲嘅時候就練詠春噶咯喎。咁你練咗詠春之後，有冇話即係上體育堂嘅時候叻過其他同學仔啊？
係提升咗好多。
提升咗好多。嗱，咁有冇喺學校曳豬？有冇恃住自己學識功夫之後就冇爸爸媽媽睇住噶喎。好。咁你係咪諗住以後都會一直向詠春發展咧？都會keep 住練作為一種興趣咧？
會。
好，咁多謝晒你哋接受訪問，係多謝晒。
Hi Stan, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
I'm Thomas.
Stan. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
So how come you are now in China?
Well, since I was a young boy, probably 5 years old or so, I just saw a television show on China and just fell in love with it. I mean, it was just amazing, the culture, the kung fu, of course, and everything else, the mountains, the paintings. And so I just, and I was learning Chinese when I was a young boy, but then life changes, you do things. I never imagined, as I got older that I would come to China. But then last year when I started taking classes from Sifu in 1981, I was 19 years old.
Wow.
And it just stayed in contact over the years. And then last year in July, he was in Los Angeles.
Right.
I went to visit him and he got very sick. So I stayed with him for the week.
I was told that. In fact, you are very loyal to him.
Oh, yeah. It's Sifu.
when you say Sifu, that means your master.
Yeah, teacher, father. Yeah, I understand it's like teacher, father. It's like a father
exactly.
also.
So in our Chinese culture, one day as your teacher is father for life.
Yes, I agree.
You worship someone or you treasure that kind of virtue?
Yes. And he was, he's a very special man. It's not just about the kung fu. He's very wise. He's done many things in life. And I saw that when I was 19 years old. He was just an amazing person.
Yeah.
And things that I learned, even for the short time that I was with him, I applied for the rest of my life.
Right.
So then when I was able to reconnect with him last year, we just, I spent a lot of time getting to know each other like at a very personal level, talking about life and everything. So people I think a lot of people don't realize, just how wise he is. It's not just about food.
I spoke to him a moment ago. I'm very impressed by his wisdom. And his sort of a vision in terms of how to bridging the gap. For the Chinese to the rest of the world.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm very glad that you come over and you more or less serve him as if you were his son.
Yeah.
So I think he likes it. And may I ask you this question? How old are you?
How old?
Yeah.
I'm 62.
Wow.
So he's
that
20. So he's 82. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah. So it could be my father.
It is.
But he and I joke around that we'll be somewhere. I said, "Well, that's my dad. I've adopted him as my father." But my parents are gone, and so it's been wonderful. It's a wonderful person.
So may I also ask another odd question? Are you American?
Yes, I'm a U.S. citizen. Yes, sir.
So in that case, how would you like to see the U.S. situation with China at the moment?
Well, I hope they improve. I mean, honestly, it's tragic.
Yes,
because
I agree.
Because the Americans, it's not a bad word. They're ignorant to the Chinese people and the life in China. I never, I've, heard bad things about China before I came here.
Right.
People thought I was crazy to come here. And when I got here, I was very upset, actually. Because so I think, the biggest thing is to educate the American people, maybe the Chinese too, because people are people. And it was like, Claire Chenault of the Flying Tiger said, and he tried to explain that to the Defense Department and other people. That of all his travels, he felt that the Chinese people and Americans were more similar than any other nationality. So.
Exactly. I think we really would like to see a world with more peaceful things and also more or less look at the whole world. All the cultures, all the people, other than what we call politically correct.
Oh, yes, I agree.
All this kind of political jargon in a way.
There's so much we can learn from each other. There's so much. There's just so many things. And it's like I said, when I got here, it was just I was just surprised. So I have my social media in America, and I'm always posting how friendly people are to me here, how welcome I feel. The Kung Fu school was instant family for me.
Right.
And then they take wonderful care of me. I've made some lifelong friends. And then, but just how modern, how, civilized, just, it's just been an amazing experience. When I go to Hong Kong, I get homesick for July.
Wow, that's a very good example. So I really would take this opportunity to thank you for your time and your love to the country, my mother country, and looking forward to more interaction with you.
Thank you.
And also with my peers.
Yes.
And we would like to send out more good stories about how foreigners interact with Chinese together.
Yes.
And at the same time, we want to project a very lovely, harmonized picture and environment to the whole world.
I love the idea. And it's such an honor for me to be a part of that. And I'll do my best. So thank you so much. Thank you.
So before we end, I know that you practice law like me.
Yes, sir.
So we're looking forward to working with each other.
Wow, it'll be wonderful. Yeah.
For the peaceful way to convey this world into a better world.
Another honor. I would love to be a part of this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm Thomas. Cheers, money. So I know that you take your, what should I say, apprenticeship
Yeah.
with your seafood, right?
Exactly.
So why is that?
So actually, I'm practicing Wing Chun for 33 years now.
33 years?
Yes.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And I know seafood since 31 years.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
So you changed that kind of relationship into master and apprentice.
Exactly. So, and now I have the honor to become a Baisi.
Yeah.
So it means I get kindly adopted from it. So he is my Wing Chun, my Kung Fu father now.
Oh, okay. That's very good. That's very good. So why it takes so long for you to make that sort of decision?
Oh, that's not just something that happened right now, you know?
Yeah.
It means now I showed Sifu for such a long time that I'm loyal to him. That's my only Sifu, you know.
Right.
So I'm practicing all the time.
With my admiration.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's great.
Yes.
I wish I could have that Sifu like him.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Unfortunately,
And it's great.
I'm too late.
No, you never too old. You're never too old.
Okay.
But after such a long time, and we trust each other, and we had so good times together. I was able to accompany him in all different countries for seminars, and like in Europe, United States, in China, Hong Kong, and now you know, we talk to each other like a son and a father and son, and now it was like an adopting, you know.
Yeah, I see. So may I know where you've come from?
I'm coming from Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yes, I live in Bern, in capital of Switzerland. That's where I live, and I have my own Wing Chun school there.
Wow.
Yes.
So in other words, you make a living through teaching your own students?
No, unfortunately not. I still work, normal job, but in the evening I'm teaching Wing Chun.
Wow. So what is your usual job in Switzerland?
So in Switzerland, I'm a electronical engineer and driving teacher. I actually teach younger people how to drive in Switzerland. Yeah,
properly.
I'm a driver.
How to drive properly.
Yeah, exactly. How to drive properly.
Any kind of
Not
stunt.
exactly.
That's good. That's good. Life saving as well.
And in the night, I'm teaching Wing Chun.
Wow.
Yes.
My admiration. So you still have that sort of energy, ample energy, and so on. So how often you come to China after you have your formal seafood here?
Once a year. Yeah. Yes. It happened where maybe twice a year, but normally once a year.
Right.
Because when I get my days off, I spend my vacation to still to learn from seafood and to meet him.
Yeah. May I ask you one odd question?
Yeah.
So how will you like to see Switzerland losing its sort of impartiality, not siding with any country? But as we are aware, after the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, Switzerland tried to take sides. So it was needed. So how would you people look at it in future, in terms of a more peaceful Europe?
Yeah, I think Switzerland still try to stay to stay as neutral as possible.
Yeah.
But it's not easy those days.
I can see that.
But I can feel from my family, my friends, and the people I know that the most important thing will be to get at least some peace in this world.
Exactly.
And I travel a lot, and I had the opportunity to meet so many foreigners and different people, and we're still people, you know.
Exactly. I like that.
Family.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to a better Switzerland, more neutral than before, and at the same time we build peace as well as a harmonized environment and the world together.
Exactly, but that's why I'm not a politician, because I'm not into that. That's not my business. But I like all the people on the world. Because I met so many different people from all over the world. And it would be possible to live together
Yeah, I'm confident on that as well.
Yes.
Anyway,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hi.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Henry. I'm Thomas.
Thomas.
Hi, David.
I'm David.
I'm Thomas. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm coming from Australia.
Awesome.
Where are you from?
We're also from Australia.
From Melbourne.
Melbourne. Oh,
And where do you live?
I live in Sydney.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
So it is quite far away for more than, I think, Sydney and Melbourne is roughly 1,000 kilometers, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, but with that sort of distance, we never meet with each other, right?
Right.
But now, after almost 6,000 or more kilometers away, we meet with each other in China, Zhuhai.
That's
So
right.
that is a kind of fate in life. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm leaving for Australia day after tomorrow.
Okay.
So it's a good chance to meeting you guys with Silver
Yes.
here. So how would you know Silver?
So I'm one of his disciples, and so for a couple of decades, I've been coming regularly to China and to Hong Kong to train with Sifu. And this time my son is with me doing the training as well.
Wow.
So I established the first applied Wing Chun school in Australia 20 years ago.
Wow. That's unusual.
So that's what we do. That's our school back home in Melbourne. And so we gather here.
Is it near Chinatown?
No, actually, no. It's just towards the suburbs. Yeah.
In the northern side?
Southeast.
Southeast, yeah.
Yes.
So, David, how interests you about Wing Chun?
To be honest, growing up, seeing my dad do everything he can do has been honestly life-changing. Coming here is really motivating, helping me want to establish and build a future doing martial arts and Wing Chun.
I see. Don't you know that you've got a very smart father?
Yeah, of course.
Because as you can imagine and you know, the education system in Australia sometimes it's not that disciplining, right? So a lot of people may or may not listen to the seniors or even their parents, and some of those people taking drugs as well. So it is very smart of your daddy, Henry, to train you how to discipline. So I think that he's very smart. That's why it's good to talking to him and you as well. So how would you like to see the youngsters in Australia this day?
How would I like to see them?
Yeah, among your peers.
Disciplinary?
Yeah. So you are now in high school, right?
Yes, in year 10.
Yeah. So how would you like to see your fellow students?
Yeah, they're doing good with disciplinary.
Yeah.
Because at my school it's pretty good. Yeah, just a lot of the teachers also like to watch over the students, so I find that pretty good. Compared to other schools, it's maybe a little bit different, but for me, it's really good.
So yours is a public school or private school?
Private school.
I asked that silly question as I know the answer. Because a lot of good parents, they work very hard to support their kids to go to the private school because they know that the public school sometimes good, sometimes bad, and at the same time, the standard is various.
Yes.
So I see it as a lot of Chinese Kung Fu in the world. I mean, even in China.
Right.
So how you pick Wing Chun as your choice?
I guess, like many others, Bruce Lee was a huge inspiration for me.
Yeah.
Growing up since a young boy. So I've been doing martial arts since very young.
Yeah.
And growing up, I wanted to learn more about the Chinese culture. And because of Bruce Lee and the late Grandmaster Yip Man and all that, so that is what basically got me involved into Wing Chun. And I'm so fortunate that I have my Sifu, and he's such a great man and such an important role in our lives. So that's basically how I got into Wing Chun.
So in other words, you know Bruce Lee better than any Australian.
Right.
Yeah. So you grew up with Bruce Lee's film as well?
Exactly.
Good.
So
I got another friend in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
He's also a Kung Fu fan of Bruce Lee.
Right.
So in long and short, after Chinese premier's visit to Australia. Now we have 15 days of no need to have visa to come to Australia to come to China. So don't you think that you will come more often?
So now we don't need the visa to come to China. Oh wow!
Yeah, you don't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Starting
awesome.
from the 17th of June.
Oh, that's awesome.
From memory, I may be wrong, but anyway, it would be available next time when you come over.
Oh, perfect.
Within 15 days.
Perfect. Yeah, because I already come like 3 times a year. So that would be very beneficial.
Save a lot of visa money.
Exactly.
And time wasting for it.
Definitely.
So, David, will you come over with your dad or you come over by yourself with your peers next time?
Next time, I would like to go with my dad again.
Yeah.
Because the experience of just seeing him train, because at home, I don't really see him, I see him more as my teacher, but here he's like proving what he can do, and it's like awesome to see.
Right.
And I would always love to relive this moment and come again.
Yeah, but anyway, in Chinese culture, we say we learn martial art, we learn Kung Fu, not because we want to attack people.
Exactly.
We really would like to defend ourselves in case. And at the same time, we really would like to see more harmonized nations in this planet. And that's the reason why we would like to establish our platform in Hong Kong and headquartered in China, mainland.
Right.
And at the same time, we want to promote a lot of services out there in the world through different connections. So eventually we would like to have the Australia channel. So we really would looking forward to having you guys joining us or be our guests or being interviewed by us. Or share your experience with us.
Great.
With our supporters.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you, Henry.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Yeah.
Thiếu sĩ mi ho lề xin em không nhúc mấy mà nếu như em lỡ nghe rồi thì cho anh xin gốc lên nè im lặng bên thiếu sĩ mi ho lề xin em không nhúc mấy cause cha em đi ngồi cũng rất lè.
They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near.
It's deep in their bones, they're running to smoke when the fire is near.
呢個邊緣啊，都白個手打落，唯一就打到我，一白個手，一白，咁咪 let's go， 一白，拉落，啱嘛？我唔同佢鬥你嘛，一白，旁邊一白個拉落，佢隻手一白，隻手越大越白我，隻手我防，咁就隻手咧。一白打佢，咁我就反佢啦。一個防守，呢個咧就反攻嘅。